Today we're going to be working on Leetcode question number 72, added distance. Given two strings word1 and word2, return the minimum number of operations required to convert word1 to word2. You have the following three operations permitted on a word: insert a character, delete a character, and replace a character. So in the first example, if the word1 is the horse and the word2 is rorse, we can do these operations replacing H with R, removing R, and removing E in order to make the horse equals to rorse. So the output is going to be equal to 3. Yeah. In this second example, if the word1 is intention, word2 is execution. So the operations we can do are removing T, replacing I with E, replace N with X, replace N with C, and insert U in order to make the intention equals to execution. So the way we're going to be doing it is using the dynamic programming. So if we have a word, basically if the word, both of the word are the same, we're going to be taking the diagonal one, whatever there's the value. So basically we're going to be first of all preparing a matrix, like a matrix, and then we're going to be filling it out from the top left to the bottom right. So we are initializing our matrix called dp as like basically empty, basically the empty elements of the size. Basically the size matters here. So the size is gonna be equal to the size of the word1 length cross the size of the word2, and we're just filling everything with the empty elements. So our row is gonna traverse from row 0 of that matrix to the last row, which is basically the word1 length, and our column C is gonna traverse from 0 to the to the last column, which is the word2 dot length. So the operations we can have is, let's say if there is the first row, in that case we are basically filling up the first row. Whatever is the value, we are gonna initialize at the value of the column. So whichever, so in the first row you're gonna just fill it up with the, if it is the first column, fill it with 0. If it is second column, fill it with 1, just like that. Similarly, if we are working on the first column, we're gonna fill the whole column with whatever is the value of the row. So it will be 0, 1, 2, 3, so on and so forth. Otherwise, if the index representing index of word1, the character represented by the index of word1 is equal to the character represented by the other index represented by the column of word2, if they are equal, all we have to take is the diagonal value. So basically we are saying that ignore what you have right now and just go take the top left value. So r minus 1, c minus 1 is the top left value. And in case it is not equal, this is the final case. If it is not equal, then we're going to be taking the math dot minimum of all three, above, left, and top left. We're gonna say that this one column is the left value, dp of rc minus 1, and then dp of r minus 1 c minus 1 is the top left, and then dp of r minus 1 c is the top value. So whichever is the minimum value, we're going to take that plus 1, and in the end we're going to be returning the last element of that matrix, which is the bottom right element of that matrix, which is equal to the dp of word 1 dot length and word 2 dot length. Yep, and that works.